The Hawaiian word mele refers to any kind of poetic expression, whether it is done in an oli or chant style or is sung with Western-style melodies, harmonies, and rhythm. In times past, haku mele were highly trained in the art of composition. Today's composers aspire to those same lofty ideals. Tonight, we continue to celebrate the spirit of mele and the performance of music in all that is Hawaii. Aloha, I'm Stephanie Lum. Join us as we extend a gracious mahalo to Hawaii's grand contributors, composers, and performers.
Before there was light, there was darkness. And before there was life, this world was motionless. But as night brought life, the chatter of birds harmonized with the rumbling of the ground. And as the sunrise kissed the horizon in the bliss of twilight, this world was united through sound. The stories of this Aina have existed since the dawn of time. And in the core of our na'o, we found the words to express them. And so we laced our voices into the weavings of the kalu purposefully. And with every oli, we breathed an oral tradition into life for the whole world to see. And in the tapping of the rain, we heard the beating of drums. And in the rhythmic crashing of the waves, we heard the beating of drums. And so we stretched the skin of sharks over the trunks of the new to make the pahu. We hollowed out gourds from the base to the lip to make the pa'ipu. And the beat continued. From the rhythms of our hearts, traced out to the end of our fingertips. And in the silence between the beats, we saw space. And in that space, we created movements based on the world that surrounded us. The fragrance of the flowers evoked the motions of our hands. The wind and the earth possessed the ha'a of our stance. It was the dance. The dance united the voices of our chants to the rhythms of our heartbeats, perpetuating the culture of our people for an eternity. And so you see,
we are more than just drum beats and harmonies.
More than slack key and ukulele.
More than vocal cords,
guitar strings, and aloha prints.
We are the trade winds,
breathing melodies of distant lands,
transcribed through time.
The wind chimes of the Pacific.
We are footprints from the sands of our birthlands,
leaving tracks from our past as we navigate the present.
We are the lessons and stories
that our grandparents once told.
We are the ocean,
pulsing to the rhythms of an ancestral pace.
We are the space that lays between reality
and imagination.
We are infinite.
We are possibilities.
We are music.
Thank you to Kealoha o Brian Eselu, Halau na Mamo o Pu'uanahulu, and Pualei o Likolehua for this original contribution to tonight's festivities. We have a wonderful show planned for everyone with performances by Hapa and Kenny Longins coming up. But first, let's check in with Billy V, who's backstage with some of tonight's performing artists.
We are back here in the green room, and this is where all of the entertainers are going to be as we go throughout the evening. This is where the presenters and the final ballot nominees are.